Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss. Welcome back to pt4 demo. This one's going to get a bit more intense. Right then, I'm not sure if this is a direct path from through the storyline. At some point it's going to start breaking things up. But it's only a demo, it's just trying to show you what's there. This one feels a bit of a jump forward. Okay. We have these things again, we now produce creep. But to produce creep we need liftic. But imagine pouring it out of there might be quite useful. You know, we've got a whole bunch of producers, we've got this interesting landscape through in here, so you can imagine this filling up. But this is where we probably should put our we've actually got a limited number of places where we can put our stuff. Perhaps we could go over here. It's a bit silly, doesn't it? It's a bit exposed, isn't it, really? How about if we put one over... put it here. Yeah, imagine there's stuff flooding in here. There's gaps, there's holes in the walls. So probably I should, yeah, build a miner. Probably I should build some cannons to hold these holes off on here. And we're probably going to go this way, I'd imagine. Over here and then here? How are we going to get to here? It's going to be quite tricky because we can't build a pylon on top of here. We can build a pylon to there, but then we've got nothing to supply it with. Anyway, let's do what we're told. And build a miner. So, you see how it's got little red bits on there. It still produces stuff, but I'm not sure if it produces it at a reduced rate. Towers are back though, which is nice. There we go. Hope that would be too demanding on our supply. I don't want to build in here because I need to use this for the miner units. Let's unpause. There's an idea. So we have this. This is not a complete barrier. Okay? This is not a complete barrier to the creep, but it will slow it down to something. You'll see it piling up, but I also see it sneak through the gaps. But we seem to be okay for now. Massive deficit. It's fine, we'll be fine. So it's pouring out over there, it's going to fill into here. This is the one to watch out for. Possibly we can hold this off. We can get across to here, maybe? That might be the answer. It's a good question, isn't it? Select a miner. This is the one where I think it wants to make us make bluite instead. And then, I remember now what comes in this one. We have a new facility to build. I tried to build too many, which was silly of me. Overbuilding leads to doom, friends. Doom. Yes, indeed. We should be alright for now anyway on this one. Is that connected up there? It is connected up there. That is built, isn't it? There we go, right. And we're in a factory now. So a factory, this big thing here, doesn't actually affect the intake of this lot. This makes various things. Okay? It makes liftic, it makes arg, and it makes anti-creeper. Okay, and it will make it from bluite. Let's pause a second. We're making plenty of energy. We're going to quickly slam down some more miners while we can. A bit worried about it coming in over here. I remember it sneaking through before now over here. We're going to put one cannon down for now. Oh, unpause, you fool. So you can see over here, anti-creep is building up from the bluite. That's what I remember from the previous mission. Is it's making anti-creep. There's not actually any point in doing that yet because we want the energy more. We need the energy. We need to... Actually, if we do this now, we might be okay. Got a slight deficit. I'll wait for one of those to come in. Okay. Now, we should be able to get... This has got an A over it. If we can get this working, it should start the temple, little temple doodahs here, alien temple things, using anti-creep in our favour. And it might seem strange that I'm putting this there, but I remember some sneaking through before, and we're going to build another one over here. Even though the stuff doesn't seem to get in, AC automatons detected. So these little fellas here are going to fly out and they drop anti-creep bombs on the on different spaces. I don't know how they choose which one to go for, but the more anti-creep we make, the more tend to run. The more temples we seem to have, the more they tend to run. Let's just pause a second. I don't want to get it wrong at the start. Let's slap down some more of these. We'll try one over here. Can't actually build one up, can we really? Pylon. There we go. And you're going to be blue-white as well. And you... There we go. A bit of power coming in as well. And I'm hoping that this'll make a little force field over here and drive some of this creep away. There you go, there's the anti-creep going off. Is it actually pouring out of the place, or is it only coming from the little droid fella? So this is charging back up again. See, anti-creep's being fed in. We've got precious little in the reserves though, unfortunately. What's the... We're getting plus 0.7, so we are slowly gaining blue-white. I suspect, boom, we should put another one onto blue-white, really. There we go. And once we get these fields down here, that'll be easier. This stuff's all being driven away, there you go. All being driven away from there. Where do we go to next? Probably over here, I'd imagine. Yeah, it looks like we can... grab these here. We'll slam a whole bunch of these down. And we'll turn half of them onto blue-white. Oh, more than half of them. There you go. Although they're not actually connected properly. We'll put a... There we go. Pylon down there. It's a bit too far. Pylon. Ah, it don't reach. Wasteful. Doesn't reach either? Oh, that reaches. There you go. That'll do. So you can't direct these guys, unfortunately. I don't think you can tell them what to do. No, you can't. Some weapons. So you can tell them to target different things. Yeah? And you can do things like pause their supply, so you've got cannons there that aren't actually using ammo if you need to. It's not really necessary at this stage in the game, but later on it can be quite important. We can't quite reach, can we? We can't quite reach the thing to neutralise it there, can we? But I bet with a bit of shenanigans, if we put a couple of cannons over here, I reckon we can drive that away. How deep is this? Not very deep. We'll put a mortar down as well. We can move it later. We can probably drive this back far enough that we can neutralise this thing. You know what? There goes another little bugger. How deep is it over here? Not very deep. Can't do any harm though, can it really? What another mortar? We've got a couple of mortars over here as well. There you go. Now, how close? Oh, thanks for that, fella. It must be that close, really. There we go. That should neutralise that. We've got this one over here. I wonder if we can claim back this middle ridge. God, how's things generally looking? Nothing's sneaking in, is it? So as you can get caught out and stuff sneaks in. This is quite deep over here because of the way it's ridging up against the force field. Using quite a lot of material as well, so... And the blue light is not really building up. I think what we're going to do is build a whole bunch of these. And then we're going to flip... We've got some storage. Let's flip these to blue light. There we go. That's now neutralised. Good. Let's creep you a bit further forward. Creep you! And we can reclaim up here. I reckon we can push into here. There's not a lot of stuff there. Not a lot of stuff at all. You're not actually linked up, are you? Oh, you are now. Let's slam some more towers down to get a bit more power out. Here and there. This lot I think will go away after a while as we reduce everything else around. Yeah. Look at this, huh? Push forward, guys. I reckon we can take this. I reckon we can. Don't seem to be doing very much mortar. Music's okay, but I reckon it'd be even better without the music. Check out the recording. You gonna drop it on here, buddy? Little fella? Young fella, my lad? What are you doing on here? This is not useful. No, here! Oh, for goodness sake. We can't get the droids these days. Imbeciles. Right, this should shut this down. Toot sweet. Mostly gone over there. It's just the dregs being used up. Oh, do you reckon we can cheeky nullify it? Possibly not. I reckon it's going to get destroyed probably. Actually, you know what? Yeah, already gone. There's not even a tower there to be building it anyway, so it's irrelevant really. We'll soon get that. So anti-creep, we probably worked it out before, but anti-creep doesn't really get, it gets rid of creep, but it's one for one exchange. If with a lot of it you can possibly override it, but really it's just holding it off. It's not really, it's not doing your work for you, yeah? It's not doing your work for you. You still need to destroy the stuff with guns. As with everything, of course. Guns are the only way forward. Fix everything. Yes, I know I play games like Immortal Redneck, and therefore, you know. That's for fun, though. Not for serious proposition of solving anything. Come on, neutralise it. Yeah, you're doing a fine work, little buddy. Little floating buddy. He's got a little set of legs, look. Little creepy legs. Come on, get it in there just as the creep dies away. Yeah, there we go. See, it's driving it back, but very, very slowly. Forward the gun line. Push it forward. Yeah, so on the better maps, this is what you start to see more and more of, is interesting structures. Is what's going on. Interesting layouts. That's what makes the maps cool. Is when you've got, you know, interesting odd things going on that are either working for you or against you. Depending. Either is good. Oh, you're out of ammo, aren't you, fellas? Get a resupply soon, don't we? Oh, so are you. You're out of ammo as well. Oh, I think you're about to get destroyed by the creep. Let's move you out of there, shall we? Sorry, I left you high and dry there, mortar. That's right. They get repaired. They get repaired by the having a connection to the network. Should better push in to this one fairly fast, with only with less key targets to deal with. The droids are mostly hitting the sensible things. And giving us the space to neutralise this lot. But we need, see, it's just holding it off, so it's not really driving it away. We have to send the guns in before long, it's fine. Oh, damn it. Oh well. We should probably push over this way as well. Am I pushing my luck by doing that? I possibly am. That's not really going to do it. Let's get the nullifier in there. Ah! Did I lose them? No, I didn't. Okay. Felt certain I was... I get lazy after a while. I get lazy and start pushing my luck. Then he got it though. There we go, lift it. What went boom? Oh, the blimmin' nullifier went. Really, guys? You can't keep this under control. Is it you that's in the way, Cannon? Are you taking up the sweet spot for where the nullifier should be? You might be. Yeah, I think he was. It was a bit too close. It's just that sound of that ominous explosion going off. It means I've made a boo-boo somewhere. And got my stuff destroyed. Stop hogging the area, guys. I mean, I guess you are helping. Not quite as much as the cannons, but you're helping. Right, just needs ammo now. Come on, nullifier. There we go. We've done a nullifier up here. And then we just need a pylon. Slap bang in the middle. And the target was to nullify enemies. Have I got this destroyed up here? No, it's still going. Nullify enemies as the optional target and then destroy. And then get out of here for the other one. We're done, pretty much. When this powers up. Nice and easy. It's just that initial first rush, getting a hang on where you're supposed to be going. You've got to pretty much balance very well as well as the anti-creep was just coming in at the right sort of speed. And now the whole landscape is covered in goop. Let's get out of here.